Calamari salutations everyone, Squid here bringing you the Week 10 battle of the SRL Draft League. So last week we have had a bit of a tough loss against EJ, who played really well, but then that put us a little behind on the playoff race on the hashtag Go for Third run. But that's no problem because we are facing... Oh... Guys, we are facing off against the Season 1 champion this week. It's Blatle, and he's the coach of the Helgen Hydragons. Before I get into his team, this match actually means a lot to me, because Blatle is my practice partner. Every week we practice with each other. I team build for his opponents, he team builds for mine, and we trade some ideas after those battles, and essentially we improve each other each week. So beating him I know it will be very hard because he's an amazing battler, one of the best on the league, if not the best. And he's very good at preserving his win conditions, something that I still struggle a bit with. So, what's his team? His team is Gengar G-Max, Terrakion, Darmanitan from Unova, Venusaur, Diggersby, Bronzong, Ninetales, Serena, Slurpuff, Rhydon, Rotom Fan, and Basculin. So, his team is a very scary team, not as good as the team he had last season, I gotta say, but he still has his Gengar G-Max, which he loves, and rightly so because it's one of the best G-Maxes available. I'm really expecting him to bring the Rotom because he has brought him almost every week, and he uses it more as a defensive pivot and screen setter. After that, he may or may not run Sun. My team isn't the worst at struggling with Sun, but I'm sure expecting Diggersby or a Terrakion or both, because of one thing, is that thing is Earthquake kinda runs through my team. So I'm really scared of those two mons, especially Diggersby. I really have no answers for Diggersby this week, and I have no answers for Diggersby in my team. So I'm really afraid of it running through my whole team. So how can I deal with the 6 months that he might bring? First of all, we have Little Apple here, once again bringing him. Of course, he's gonna die on the first turn he touches the field, but that's the usual stuff. But in case that doesn't happen, we are max HP, max special defense, with Thick Fat, because if he brings the Sun Core, it will help us against the fire type attacks. And it is once again the curse set that I ran a few weeks ago. Curse Recover to try to set up the most curses possible, and then Earthquake and Sucker Punch, which are both attacks that can hit the Gengar. And I've never run Sucker Punch in previous weeks, so I don't know if you will expect it. And the Cabia Berries to hopefully survive a hit from both Venusaur and Gengar, the Poison move. Next we have Aegislash. Aegislash will be more of a defensive set this week, but it still has Shadow Ball and Flash Cannon to potentially hit both the Terrakion and the Bronzong. And the Flash Cannon, I need to have another attack besides Shadow Ball, otherwise Diggersby is a free switch in to Aegislash. So I have Toxic to try and Toxic potentially the Rotom. If I can Toxic the Rotom, that will be pretty nice. All the chip I can get on the Rotom is very helpful. And King's Shield to potentially lower an attack from an incoming incoming Darmanitan Flare Blitz or something like that. And I have Air Balloon because this way I can resist. I am immune to the three most what's it called? The three most common attacks from Diggersby, which are Brick Break, not Return, Facade or something like that, normal type attack, and then Earthquake. So he might knock off. I'm pretty scared of that. So I will not switch in the Aegislash at first, but I'll scout to see what he does. Yeah, a little bit of defense to try and survive some hits, and enough special attack to potentially kill some stuff. I believe I have enough special attack to hit KO the Bronzong. I think that's it. Yeah. Next we have Ribombee. Ribombee the main role of the Ribombee this week is to defog the hazards away, mostly rocks, because he has a really good time setting up rocks on Bronzong. Sticky Web, if I can get it up, will let me have a pretty good speed advantage. And U-turn and reflect to potentially survive some hits, and U-turn to gain some momentum. Next we have Quillfish. You know I love bringing Quillfish with Intimidate, so I'm bringing it once again. It's max HP, max defense with Shuckaberry to potentially leave an Earthquake from both Darmanitan and Diggersby, and I can hit them both with Liquidation. I decided to bring Aquajet this week because it can potentially be very good to catch something that is at low HP. And Toxic Spikes because it will invite his spinners, mostly Serena, out, or eventually the Rotom, and I have a pretty good switch into his Rotom, so if I can get it in, that's some momentum I will get for myself. Next we have the Drapion. Drapion is a Choice Scarf set with 3 attacks. The combination of Knockoff, Earthquake and Aquatail deals with most of his team. And then we have Toxic to try and Toxic something that might be a switch into the Drapion. The only thing that resists Toxic is both Gengar and Bronzong, and they don't want to switch in on Drapion at first, so hopefully I can do something about that. And we have just enough speed to outspeed most of his Unscarf team. I will be slower than his Scarf Darmanitan or Terrakion, so I have to be aware of that. And last but not least we have the Lantern. I decided to bring Lantern once again this week. We have almost max HP and max special attack, and with Volt Absorb I will survive the 2 stabs from Rotom pretty easily, and the Lantern will always come in on Rotom. It has leftovers for maximum staying power, and Volt Switch, Scald and Ice Beam. Volt Switch I won't be clicking very much if he has a ground type, but if he hasn't, that will be very good. And I have Protect to potentially scout something that his choice users lock themselves into, and then switch in accordingly. So I'm really nervous for this battle, but I really hope that it will be at least a close battle. I don't really think I can win. I'm not really happy with the team I built, but I will still try my best and we'll see if I succeed. So I'll catch up to Blatle and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are connected with Blatle now, so a little something that I forgot to mention about the nicknames. So as you could see, nicknames are from games, and those games really mean a lot to me. Either they were my infancy favorites or are just favorites from nowadays. And they range from RTSs to grand strategy games and of course, MOBAs, because everybody played the MOBA at some point. Yeah, that's the hop theme, because Blatle is like my rival, so yeah. He brought Sun, he brought Diggersby, and he brought Terrakion. Oh my god. Oh, whew. I'm gonna get so rolled. At least no Darmanitan. If I had to guess, the Choice Scarf user will be Diggersby, because I'm thinking Terrakion will be more like of a setup or something like that. I'm thinking that probably I wanna lead Quillfish. I think it's Quillfish. Don't know though. You know what? He doesn't have Rotom. This way I think I'll lead Ribombee. And try to set up in some and try to position the Appleton so we can start setting up. Because I'm really liking Appleton. Yeah. Okay. Good luck, have fun to Blatle. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, what does he lead with? That's the Diggersby. Oh, right off the bat. If he goes for the normal type attack, he will kill. So but at the same time, if I know him, I think he'll go for a knockoff. So I'll set up the Reflect. I might regret this, but screw it. I know Ribombee goes down if he goes for a normal type attack. My hope is that he doesn't go for it. He sometimes plays prediction based, so I'm hoping this works. Oh, he's Choice Band. Since he's slower, he's Choice Band for sure. Okay. So if I had to guess, Ninetales comes in. Yes. Okay. So Sun is up. That's bad. What do I switch in? Nothing at all. So I want to U-turn, of course, but into what? Okay. Quillfish is not really a switch into Ninetales, so I think I'll go Lantern, because it's still probably my best switching, even though he will Solar Beam. Right? Weather Ball. Okay. Let's protect to see if he goes straight for the Solar Beam. And that will give me some cheap recovery at the same time. Okay. He probably expected me to Volt switch. So since Protect failed, I can scout what he locks himself into. He's faster than Lantern. Earthquake. Okay, that's good to know. Because now I can switch in safely into Aegislash. Assuming he's locked though. If he's not locked, he caught me so good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So now I'm basically free to what? What's his answer to this? I want to know. So I don't think it will be Venusaur, will it? I think Toxic is the best play, because I don't think Venusaur comes in right on Aegislash. So this is the Tyranian. Okay, Tyranian is good. I like Tyranian. Okay. What are you going to do, young man? I want to lower your attack. Please, let me lower your attack. Reflect. Let me start counting them. I think my reflect already went off. It's the last turn of sunlight, at least. Yeah. So I want to preserve the air balloon. So my best switch into Tyranian is actually Quillfish. He might knock off. And get rid of the Shuka Berry. And that would kinda suck. But yeah. Okay, or he U-turns. And so now, since he's behind the Reflect, I'm gonna have some trouble denting him. Yeah, okay. Good thing it's a good thing that the sun went out, because I want to hit this with a liquidation. This will do around a quarter, but I will need all the chip that I can get on the... Yeah, okay, he locks himself into knockout. Okay. Defense goes down, that's really good. He can't kill me. He can't kill me with another knockoff, so I'm free to liquidate again. And if he goes into Tyranian, that's really good, because it will get even more cheap. Or this comes out. Yeah. That deals nothing. I want to know how many turns of Reflect are there. So now I will know if he's still... if he has Light Play or not. I think I'm still free. Oh no, I shouldn't have stayed in. He will Solar Beam, if I had to guess. But Quillfish has little to no special defense, so I shouldn't have stayed in. Really at all. Oh god. I messed up. Okay. He withdrew! Whew. Whew. Okay, here comes the Venusaur trying to sweep my team. It deals nothing. Oh my god. What's the best answer that I have for Venusaur? Nothing? Let me see. If I had to guess, the most expendable member of my team is Lantern, so I will get rid of Lantern. Okay. Whoa. I did not expect that kind of damage. Is he specs? No, life farm. He's under the sun, so I won't outspeed with the Drapion. Oh, I think the best 15 I have is the Appleton. The Reflect still hasn't wore off. So I think I'll do this and try to stall out a turn more of the sun. No, let's see. Sun 2 turns, harsh sunlight. Okay. So I will King's Shield now. And he reads me on that. But since this will fail, I can now King's Shield and he will run out of Sun. What? Oh, because he's because of the rock. Yeah. Okay. So what do I do? I think I'll Shadow Ball and see if I can survive the hit. Hopefully. Please. Yes. Okay, but now I have no switch-ins to Diggersby. Right. Okay, that's some good chip. I think I will King's Shield again, because I really need Sun gone. And he withdraws. Nice of him. So what do you lock yourself into, Mr. Blatle? EQ, okay. So what I will do is go into Ribombi, because I think Ribombi can survive a hit. Okay, he switches out and goes straight into Ninetales. Thinking kind of long term, I think I'll set up the Reflect and let Ribombi go down. Because he will then try to sweep me with Venusaur. Yes, okay. I really have no answers for Venusaur. Growth. I really have no answers with the growth. Okay, my best bet is to try and do something with Appleton. Let's see. What do I do? Do I guard or do I quake? I think I guard to stall out the... once again to stall out the sun. Okay, looks like Appleton will survive more than a turn this battle. If he goes for the double growth, I'm so screwed. Okay. So now we quake to get a SPDF boost. Okay, there goes the berry. That deals so much, so much. Oh my god. Battle is already ending. Oh, but we just got started. He has no... okay. I can go for another Quake and hope that I leave the hit with the SPDF boost. Yes. But now, something will happen, and that something is Gengar will run through my hand. Yes. At least I can chip it with Sucker Punch. But since I'm not boosted, I'm expecting Sucker Punch to deal around half, which is not near enough. Not near as much as I need it to do. Oh, he has the berry. Okay. So I wouldn't win anyway. He goes for terror. Can I survive this? I really can't. I have to do this. So that he won't go for the poison move. I don't know how this battle would turn out with 10 more minutes. But I suspect that it wouldn't be so terrible. Yeah. I'll just let the timer go down to preserve some differential. Yeah, okay. I really don't know how 10 more minutes would affect this battle, but the fact of the matter is that I lost. Don't feel bad about losing, because this was a very close match, so at least I kept it a little bit close. He was definitely in command of the match. I think he would have won because he still had the Terrakion very well preserved. But other than that, and I was kind of running out of gas, so yeah, he would probably have won, but I could still have killed some more of these mons. I think in the end it would be a 2-0 victory for him if I had to guess based off what we had left. So GG's to Blatle. We are now 4 and 6, and third place seems a really distant way now. We still have to play against another great battler next week. So yeah, thank you all for watching. See you guys on the next one. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, comment what you liked more about the battle, comment for more team suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel also. We'll see you next week. Squid jetting out.